Hey, what's up guys, I'm Sam, welcoming you to the Python programming course. In this course, we are learning Python programming language, and in this video, I will select the best ID and configure it to work with Python in Windows. In the last 3 videos, I have installed Python on Windows, Mac and Linux respectively. And from the next video, we'll play some basics of Python in its built-in interpreter, that is Python ideally, and in the configured ID as well. PyCharm, Eric, Beam, Wing, Spider, Atom, these IDs are the top. These IDs are at the top of the list in Python programming context. But I'm going to be selecting Eclipse with pyDev, which is an Eclipse production and is great for Python programming. But you can use your favorite one. Actually, ID doesn't matter, but you have to know the best uses of your ID related to the language you are working with. To start, first you need to download the Eclipse. Go to pydev.org. Go to eclipse.org. Sorry, I have a typo here. Eclipse.org. This is the official website of the Eclipse. Click on download, and this is download page. I'm not selecting this 64-bit version because I will use 32-bit version. So download packages, and here is so many Eclipse version you will get, but I'm selecting Eclipse ID for Java developer. This is a classic one and the basic one, I would say. So click on the 32-bit version and your download should be started in. And here I'm not selecting download this as well because it will download the installer, online installer file. I'm not expecting an online installer file. I'm expecting a complete package of zip version which will easier to install and to run with. So click on this zip version of file. Your download will start soon. Yeah, just click save and click OK. Select your download location here in download folder. Save. And here I'm cancelling this download because I already downloaded this file. So going to the download location, I mean to the location where I already downloaded this file. From here, program, this is Eclipse. Double click on it, and here is 7-zip file manager. You will get the Eclipse folder. Double click on it. Here is the Eclipse folder. Yeah, I will put this Eclipse folder in our x86 file system because this is a 32-bit version of Eclipse. So open your system drive and open program files x86 and just drag it here. It will extract the files and will copy as well. And one thing you should know that if you want to Eclipse working in your system, then you have to have the Java installed. I mean, you have to have the Java already installed in your Windows system because Eclipse is completely dependent on Java runtime environment, and if you don't have Java installed with it, then you have to download the latest version of Java from java.com and install it in your Windows system to make it working the Eclipse into your system. So be careful about that. And just wait to complete this extraction. After completing the extraction process, it will ask you for the permission to copy it in your x86 file system. So click continue to copy the folder. Copy has been completed, and open the Eclipse. Here is eclipse.exe, which is executable main file to launch the Eclipse. I will right click in here and send it to the desktop to create a desktop shortcut so that I can open Eclipse easily from our desktop. In here, this is the launcher file. Just double click on it. In the first time when Eclipse will run your system, it will take some time to properly arrange the dependencies and other configuration file. So you just need to wait a while. At the first launch, Eclipse also asks you to set the default workspace from where the source code will be running from. So I'm selecting the default one and click here so that it will not ask me again, and click on launch. Eclipse is launching. Here Eclipse has launched, and just close this welcome page. And in Eclipse, if you click this perspective, you'll not get any option to you'll not get any option for Python, so you have to cancel it. You can check from the file here as well. New, you will not get any option to create a Python project or a Python file, so you have to do it by adding the pyDev. To add the pyDev, click on help, just install new software, and here you have to type the location from where you want to install the software. You want to install the plugin. http://www.pydev.org/updates. Click add, give it a name, pyDev. Click OK. Eclipse try to fetch the necessary software from that location, from that website, I would say. Yeah, Eclipse paste, that is pyDev, and pyDev with Mylin integration. I will only select the pyDev because pyDev with Mylin integration is not necessary for our course. Click next, and Eclipse calculating the requirements and the dependencies. Just hang on. Here the software is available to be installed. Just click on next, accept the terms and condition, and click finish. Eclipse started to install the software. In here you can double click here to extend the installation process. Just hold on to complete this installation process, I would say. Here is a security warning from Eclipse. Then this is a third-party application, and you have to click on the install anyway to continue the installation process, and the installation process will be completed very soon. Yeah, installation process has been completed, and we need to restart the Eclipse to make it working the plugins properly with the Eclipse. Restart, and Eclipse restarting. Yeah, here is Eclipse restarted, and this is our full functional Eclipse. pyDev installed with it, and now we can switch the perspective to pyDev and click file, new pyDev project. Give it a project name, basic Python. Select the interpreter and click on it to configure the interpreter. If you install Python in your Windows system correctly and set the path variable properly, then you can click auto config. It will then automatically config the interpreter. And if you don't do it, if you didn't do it properly, then you have to configure it manually. So I have already installed it, Python, and set the path variable properly. So I'll click quick auto config, and interpreter has been configured. So now click on finish to create the project. Just hold on to complete the creation of this project. Yeah, our pyDev project has been created, and now Eclipse created some source file here. I will focus this in some other video. I will just create a basic hello.py file to get it that our Eclipse is working with working for Python. Hello.py, click finish, and just hang on. Yeah, this is our hello.py. You can simply click OK, and now you can write the first hello world program in Python. Hello world. I have already shown you this. Control S for save. I mean, if you are in Mac, then Command S to save. Just click run to run this program. Here you need to select the Python run. I am not doing the Python unit test, so Python run and click OK. It will run your program and make an output. Here is hello world. This is the Eclipse console, and output the result of this program, that is hello world. And here you can also use you can also do some basic mathematical operation in Python, like I already shown you that in the Python built-in interpreter. Print 2 plus 2, print 3 minus 2, print 4 into 4 times 4, print 6 divided by 3. Here addition, plus sign for addition. These are the operator I will discuss in this in the operators of Python's video. This is minus sign, and this is asterisks for multiplying, and this is forward slash for division. So Control S to save and run them, and you will get the output 4, 1, 16 and 2.0, which is a floating point number. So this is the process to install the Eclipse into your Windows system and add the pyDev to work your Eclipse with Python. And in the next video, from the next video, I'll be showing you how to do the basics Python programming in its built-in Python interpreter. And in this IDE, we'll also show you the basics of Python programming. So for the next video, you have to study something from the Python official website. Until then, bye bye.